Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm so excited to have you guys all here. I'm really thankful for all of my subscribers. So my subscribers, I'm going to virtually hug you because I probably wouldn't hug you in person. And to all my new subscribers, if this is your first time clicking on any of my videos, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It'll be at the bottom of the screen, a red box. All you gotta do is click it. I know. It's so simple, but yet nobody does it sometimes. Click it and move on with your life. You'll be okay. You'll get my notifications. Make sure your notifications are turned on. You don't even have to worry about nothing. When Monday comes and you get that zzz, Bernadette posted a video, you can come watch the video. It's nothing hard. Everything's easy, right? Okay, good. I'm glad we finally got that done. So, if you clicked on this video, it's number one, it's because you're probably subscribed to me. But number two, I know y'all want to know about nursing school. I get all the questions asked all the time. So I kind of wanted to get a video of the 10 things I think you should know, I think you should know before entering nursing school or even at the beginning stages of nursing school. All of these things helped me, so I just wanted to help you guys out with that so that you guys can save some money, some coins, keep them in your pockets, and so that you have a good, easy experience and kind of a good transition, because nursing school is a big transition for people that have never experienced such a program. What time is it? It's time to get started with the video. Hey guys, welcome back. Glad you guys made it. Glad you guys look okay. So the very first thing you should know is what to expect. A lot of people ask, what am I supposed to expect? What is it like? Am I gonna be able to do it? Is it for me? Please help me. And I'm like, oh, slow down, bro. It's very simple. Expect the unexpected. I know y'all pissed. Y'all sitting here like, what? But honestly, expect the unexpected, because there's so many things that can change. And being a nurse, it's all about being flexible and being able to get comfortable with things that are uncomfortable, right? Before that scares you off, you should expect to be learning nursing curriculum. No matter what program, no matter what school, you will be learning nursing courses such as med-surg, pharmacology, OB, peds, psych, maybe some writing classes here and there, ethics, not a little math, but just a little bit math, and things like that. Just expect that you will be learning nursing courses. Another thing is expect that you will be studying. Yes, you, the one that doesn't like to study, you will be studying. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to study sometime in the program. So expect studying. Expect to say no to a lot of people, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, whether it's your mans, whoever it is. You will be having to say no, because some weeks you may be busy. You may have 2 exams that you got to study for. You may have a paper and a presentation and all these other things that you have to do. It is okay. Don't get scared and think, yeah, it's not for me. Do have a life. Once you find that balance, you'll be okay. Another thing is expect to be waking up early. Expect long nights. Expect days where you just think, I cannot do this. I want you guys to know that it isn't all fine and dandy. Sometimes it isn't all butterflies and kisses. Some days you will be like, why do I have to study? Why am I writing this paper? Why was that exam so hard? So you will be having moments like this, and we all go through it, trust me. And those clinical days where you don't want to wake up early, yes, you probably have to wake up early for clinicals. Depending on how far you live from the hospital, you're gonna hate it, but you're gonna get used to it, and it's going to be okay. So just expect a lot of changes in your schedule. Expect a lot of changes in yourself. You will grow, you will glow in nursing school. You will have ups and you will have downs, but it's all going to be Gucci. 2, what to not expect. So the reason why I picked this one is because a lot of people come up to me and they're like, yo, did you see all the blood in the guts? And I'm like, what are you talking about? They'd be like, oh, trauma, duh. And I'm like, okay, slow down, sir. You're not gonna run in and see blood and guts, guys. You have to understand that it's all a part of the process. They're not just going to throw you in there, hey, start an IV. You never learned, but you gotta start. Yeah, they won't do that to you. Let's have a heart-to-heart moment here. You will be bored sometimes in clinicals before you get to the fun stuff, but it's okay. Depending on the hospital, if the hospital, is a known one, if it's very popular, if there's a lot of patients. But other than that, the blood and guts, save that down the line. And if you're sitting here like, but I don't like blood and I'm not sure if I want to be a nurse, you will see blood. You will. Sorry to tell you. You're probably gonna have to do an IV. You're probably gonna have to prick some people with insulin shots and give them their medications. So if you are scared to prick someone with an IV, if you are scared to see blood and see wounds that are full of pus and mucus and nasty stuff, then yeah, maybe this isn't for you. I don't want you guys to fear like, oh my god, I'm not, but mucus and pus, like, it's, don't get me wrong, it's nasty, but you get used to it. Like, you see it and you're like, okay, like, this is what at the end of the day, that's what you signed up for. You know, you're gonna be taking care of those patients. If you really do have a blood phobia, then I would say definitely get that fixed first. But if you are more on the scared side, like, but I don't want to prick someone with a needle, like, my poor heart, there is a possibility that you will get over it and you'll just be like, insulin. But it comes with the process. You will grow out of those areas of fear that you have with needles and things like that, or injecting someone else with a needle. With those fears, guys, if it's really a fear that holds you back, then I would say that nursing school might not be for you, because you will be doing this. You can't just sit on the lines and not do stuff that are gruesome or a little bit scary. If it's just something that you're like, I just don't think I'm ready for it, you will be ready for it. At the end of the day, you will get out of your comfort zone. Another thing not to expect is don't expect people to baby you. And nobody gets babied in nursing school. Nobody cares how busy you are. Nobody cares what's going on in your life. Nobody cares if this is just something that you cannot do.
Just to make something clear, there are professors and people who do care and will listen, so look out for those.
In the nicest way. Nobody cares, because they're like, hey, at the end of the day, when you become a nurse and you got to go to the job, you got to leave all that stuff behind. So you do get some hard skin in nursing school. You do realize that you got to keep it together, that you got to try your hardest, that late assignments will be penalized no matter what. So you do have to have structure. You do have to have discipline. A lot of the times they'll say, don't expect, if you were an A student, to get A's in nursing school. Like I said, it's a way different curriculum. It's thinking, talking, learning how to act like a nurse. But with that, they will scare you. They will say things like that. But honey, if you know how to study, you'll be set. If your studying's a little out of wacky, you will figure it out. They just say that because sometimes people come in here with a big head thinking, this is easy peasy, bro. I got like a 4.0 all throughout like high school, and I write papers and APA, and you know, and they be failing, because you get all the way up here thinking you can give yourself the bare minimum, and then you get hit in the butt. Another thing not to expect is, don't expect a failing grade to be an F or a D, because sweetie, you're in nursing school now. They're not taking D's and they're not taking F's. Well, at least my program ain't taking that, and I know other programs are higher. Our passing average is a 75. That's a high C. So if you get a 70 on an exam, you failed that exam, honey. You get a 70 in a class, you failed that class, honey. So you need a 75 to pass. Don't expect these little baby grades that you're gonna be able to do, and these late assignments and all of that. No, you're coming into who you wanna be and what you wanna be, so treat it like that. Next, don't buy textbooks. And y'all looking at me like, but I need my textbook. You don't. These professors will tell you, oh my, you need this textbook, it is required, and I need to see everybody's textbook in class. All right, they told us that, they scared us with that, but a simple, my textbook is on the way, is okay. Will you need textbooks in some classes to answer questions? Yes. Do they sell those textbooks as ebooks cheaper? Yes. Would someone in the class actually have an ebook for you to send to you? Yes. So I always say, wait. At least wait to buy your textbooks. Wait for that first week of school. Wait for that first week of class, where you could actually see, am I going to need this textbook? Is the professor actually using this textbook? Do not purchase from your school's bookstore unless the prices are cheaper, but don't be lazy. Go out there, look at Chegg, look at Amazon, look at any other book rentals, spots that might be cheaper than your actual bookstore before you go out and rent from your bookstore. So there's 100 different options, so don't worry if the textbook money looking kind of scary, because you can figure it out. That's why I say just wait, so that you know which books you'll need, because you're probably going to be in this nursing program for a while and you don't want to buy a book for every class and then not need it. Only books that I would say you definitely will probably need is an APA manual, especially if you don't know how to write APA, and your Davis Drug Guide. Those two books are very important throughout your whole entire nursing school, so you would want those books for sure. The next is basic materials that you'll need for nursing school. So I'm going to leave it on the basics. not a list of things that I think you should have or what's in my backpack. No. Number one, ain't nothing in my backpack right now, to be honest. But on the backpack, if you need a backpack, I'll say get a backpack. I ended up getting a book bag because I always had like a purse or something to throw stuff in, and a book bag was where it was at because I just stuffed everything in there and I'm out. Honestly, you could just go with your laptop if the laptop is what you have. If you have an electronic device such as a laptop or an iPad or a pad, any device that you can use, you know, for the internet, taking notes or anything like that, please, 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 please hold on to those things, especially if you have a laptop. No matter what it is, hold on to it. And as fast as the professors talk and as fast as those teachers go, and some of them don't want to go backward, you're going to need to just type away. So if you have a laptop, those are going to come through. Another thing I would say is for basic materials, colored pens, colored highlighters, expo markers that are colored markers, a lot of things with colors, because colors will really help you study rather than keeping things all the same color. The next thing is get a calendar, whether you're using your phone calendar, your iPad calendar, your laptop. Down the line, my second semester, I had to have it all purchased: a stethoscope, a pair of scrubs. I needed a lab coat. Your school will be different depending on what you guys wear. I needed a pen light. I needed the pocket scissors. The Davis Drug Guide, like I said, the APA manual is definitely things that I needed. And those were the basic things that I needed in order to pass classes and stuff like that. The rest of the stuff could be up to you. Like, I never bought a folder. I never bought a notebook, paper. I really turned everything into electronics. So I'm always Word documents on my laptop or things like that. The next thing that you should know are studying tips. A lot of times people want to know, how do I study? What do I do? What is that? The one thing that I can tell you, number one, find your studying style, whether that if you're an auditory learner, if you're a visual learner, if you're a hands-on learner, find out which type of, there's tests out there that you can find out so that you can use those tools to implement into your studying habits. Don't learn it to memorize it and get it out. Learn it to understand it and you will be golden, because the questions that you have are going to be a lot of critical thinking questions, and if you can't think outside that box, you will probably pick the answer that looks right but isn't right. If you do have a good memory, it's going to come in handy, but don't let that good memory stop you from understanding the information. Because one thing with me is I'd pass them things and I'd be like, shoot, I don't remember a word. Study to remember and find your studying style. I would say start off with what you know, and if that doesn't work, change it. Guys, if you use that studying style and it doesn't work, change it. The next thing is practice questions, practice questions, practice questions. Guys, these practice questions can come through because you may practice a billion practice questions, and then on the exam, you might see 10 of them practice questions. Maybe worded differently, but the same type of concept. If you study concepts, you will get it. Nursing questions, all of them will be right, but only one of them will be more right. And if you didn't do practice questions to understand that, you will fail. People will know the information, but not know how to answer the question. That is the only reason why people score low on exams. You knew the information, but when you saw that question, you were like, this is not how I remembered it. So practice questions will drastically help you improve how you think, how you critical think, how you look at the question, and how you answer the question. So practice questions. Learn your professors. Learn how they give their exams. Learn what they focus on. If a professor is repeating that thing over and over again, it's most likely going to be on the exam. So professors will also show you guys their exam styles. Some professors, you'll see your first exam, it was the whole entire PowerPoint. Now you know the rest of your exams might be the whole entire PowerPoint. Other professors, you'll find out that they secretly go in the textbook to steal some stuff. So now you know you got to find that ebook somewhere and get that stuff from those textbooks. I don't know how many times my professor was like, oh, that little shing ding crossword puzzle I gave y'all and y'all didn't want to do because y'all thought this was elementary work. All the answers of that crossword puzzle were on the exam. And if you didn't take the time to go over that crossword puzzle that she gave you, you would have failed an easy exam. You feel me? So learn your professor, learn your studying style, do practice questions no matter what. Practice questions come through, and I forgot the other one that I said. But yeah, those are my study tips for you. I will do a separate video on like exactly how I study, but I just wanted to give you guys study tips because the worst thing is copying someone else's studying style and it does not work for you. Sixth one is seek opportunities. And when I say seek opportunities, guys, opportunities anywhere and everywhere. I mean, if you're in clinicals and they're like, who wants to go first? Go first. Go first in clinicals. Take those opportunities, guys, because those opportunities might never come. This is nursing school. You want to be involved in clinicals. You want to be, I'll go, what's that? Oh, ask questions here, ask questions. That is the environment that you are learning in. You're literally with nurses everywhere. You're seeing it for your own eyes. Use that time to seek opportunities and learn. Seek opportunities when it comes to meeting people and asking questions and things like that. Guys, there's probably 1 million people that have graduated your program that you most likely might have known. Maybe they went to your high school, maybe this. Go talk to them. They can be really helpful. They can give you things that they've known from those professors. So you have to talk. When you seek those opportunities and when you go find people, it will help you. Because you have to remember that when you get into nursing program at your school, y'all family. Everybody trying to pass. Everybody trying to help each other. Yes, you will have stingy people that want to be by themselves, but they'll figure that out later. But find friends so that one day if you're not in class or you miss class or you don't understand this, you can quickly send a text. Hey, did you get this? Hey, did you get that? And multiple people is good because remember, multiple people study different. They gather different information. Things they hear are different. So if you put all that together, you'll have a lot of things. 7, I'm going over what scrubs you should buy and what type of shoes you should buy. If they tell you to buy them from the school and you needed to get the name and all your name and stuff, don't X that out unless their scrubs are cheaper. But go online, go on your little scrub stores, go to your scrub stores, all the uniform stores or whatever that sell the scrubs, and get a nice pair of scrubs. When you're looking for scrubs to buy, get scrubs with a lot of pockets. You want pockets that you didn't even know you had pockets. Like I had a pocket that had a pocket in a pocket. Because you're gonna need those pockets in clinicals. Because you're gonna find out that you're gonna be, oh, I got a flush here, I got this here. Pockets come in handy. You want scrubs that have multiple pockets. Another thing is buy stretchy material. Scrubs that are stretchy, that are flexible, not that cotton. Your scrub sitting on your body like this. Yeah, I'll go. You over here looking stiff. You want to get something that's soft, that kind of glides, so that you remember, you being a nurse is like you working out. What workout clothes would you prefer to have? Stuff that moves with you and that's that nice, easy, flexible, and you can just do what you gotta do, or something that's oh, my scrub is about to rip. Like, you want something that is soft, feels good on your body. You're gonna be wearing that for a long period of time. You're gonna be working. But honestly, the baggier, the better. A little fitted, you don't want to be looking like you're disappearing in your scrubs, but a little flare and a little bag, you thank yourself by the end of the day because you feel good. Don't invest so much in your scrubs, guys. I'm trying to save money here. I ain't gonna have 50 pairs of scrubs that say Bernadette Bedgood student nurse when I'm about to be a nurse. That don't make no sense. And then where you work at, you have to remember you're not gonna be wearing those colored scrubs. I have teal scrubs. I look like a PCA. Like, I'm not gonna need those scrubs anymore. So don't go out there and buy the most expensive scrubs. For me personally, our color didn't come with like scrubs that cuffed at the bottom. I know those are really trendy right now, the skinny leg that cuff. I'm fine with my flares. I'm like, you know what, at the end of the day, those are a little bit more expensive. I'll get the cute scrubs when I'm working because school-wise, I have a cute pair. The pair of scrubs that I have are Dickies and Cherokee, whatever. The Dickie scrubs are my favorite scrubs. But whenever you pick the scrubs, pick those stretchy fabrics, the ones that don't fade, because you're going to be washing them consistently and you don't want to be like washed out by the end of the semester. Throughout like the end, I ended up getting white compression socks because they came in handy, y'all, because y'all don't want these varicose veins and things like that, and you want to make sure that everything is circulating. You're going to be on your feet for hours and you will get used to that. You will have back pain at the beginning of your first clinical day. Your feet will hurt like hell, and then your body gets used to it. So like the shoes I picked, my Nikes, they're good for me. Just find a shoe that fits, find a scrub that's cheap. Guys, look at it from the long run perspective. Once you graduate, you could buy all the colored scrubs you want, well, from where you work, and they could be the lit scrub. Thing is, get ready for change and discipline. Clinical hours, you will have to be waking up early. That was a big change for me. Studying, getting organized, those are big changes. Big changes can even be the environment that you're in, the class that you're in, the people that you're around. And be ready for discipline too. Like, there's structure. You have to remember, people are watching you. I'm still goofy. My professors know me as being goofy, but I'm still serious. You know, at the end of the day, your personality is going to show regardless. But make sure that you're disciplined. You got to be there on time. You got to show people that you want this. it's professional. You're in a nursing program now. You're about to be a nurse. Your personality does not have to change. You could be goofy, you could be this. Like I said, respect people who respect you. Number 9 is math. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm not good at math. I can't go to nursing school. I'm not good. Relax. It's a little bit of algebra, a little bit of fractions here and there, conversions. I don't like math and I'm doing completely fine. Don't worry. If your program gives you math, I'm 100% positive it won't be hard. Our program didn't. We just went in, and you should know the math or you shouldn't. And just practicing the math on your own time, like peds math, OB math, things are going to change depending on what patients you're working with. But the math is really coming from a perspective of me. I hated math all through. I still to this day hate math through high school, through everything. Math never was like a strong suit for me. And I'm passing math. Like, it's once you sit there and you practice it, you'll get it. Trust me. It's basic math. Number 10, you don't need to have any experience at all in the health science field to get into nursing program and do good. I went in with no experience with nursing. I did do this nursing health allied program in my high school where we went to the hospital and we just shadowed people. At the end of the day, shadowing not gonna do nothing for you. I just shadowed and saw things. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. This is something I like. But I didn't work in the health science field. I didn't have any type of degree towards that or any type of anything. I went in blank. Like, what? The body, what? But remember, it's a nursing program. They're going to teach you what you need to know. So you'll be okay. I promise you'll be okay. Those are my 10 things. So you don't have to have any experience to be a nurse. You just need those requirements to get you into the program. I'm just going to add on 2 things that I just remembered. Guys, if you're studying for your nursing entrance exam, whether that's the HESI, the Kaplan, there's so many other things that they call these nursing entrance exams. They are not as hard as you think, and you will be okay. All right? Don't get frustrated. Buy the book that you need to. Study the material. Study the basic math, the reading. It's a basic test to see, if you can get in, if you can't. Study it. Study it. But guys, once you take it, you'll be like, oh, this wasn't as bad. So study for that entrance exam, but just know the entrance exam is not something to be fearful of. Just get prepared for it and you will be fine. So never get discouraged. But when you do get discouraged, pick yourself back up and keep it going. There will be hundreds of people out there that discourage you and tell you how hard it is, and that ignore that. It's hard, but it's possible if you put the effort in. And if you have got an insert program already, congratulations. That's the first step. That's the biggest step. And this means that you can do it. So just always tell yourself that you can do it. Is it going to require the effort? Yes. Is it hard? It is difficult, but it's obtainable. So put in all the effort like you would. This is going to be your dream job at the end of the day. So love it. Love what you do. Love the process. All right, guys, that was the end of the video. So I gave you 10 things that I hear a lot. A lot of people ask me whether they're in the program they just started or they're going to. I get these questions asked a lot. So I kind of just wanted to run through these topics to save you guys some money, to save you guys the hassle of figuring out these things, and to kind of allow you to see a better expectation. I'll know what to do. I'll see you guys next Monday. And I think Memorial Day weekend was sometime this week. Probably, I think I posted this video on the actual day. So happy Memorial Day weekend, and see you guys on my next video.